Hello everybody and welcome to the CEF Race Series Daytona Road Course. William Byron is your pole setter. We're going to have to be able to see what he's going to be able to do today. As last Daytona winner in this series was Ryan Blaney, the Daytona 500 winner, but we are going to a completely different track that is absolutely not a drafting track, as is the second to last race in the CEF Race Series regular season. We're just gonna have to see who will be advancing here. As you can see, the cut line here is Haley is barely above this cut line. He's gonna need a good day. And as you can see, unfortunately, the ones below the cut line that will definitely need some points here today, as everyone's gonna be fighting for some points today at the Daytona Road Course. As we're going to take a look at your ones to watch. William Byron, he's starting on the pole. He's already above the cut line, but he's looking for some more points to secure himself in the playoffs. Then we have Brad Keselowski starting 13th. He is below the cut line, I think. And we're just going to have to see what he is going to be able to do today. He's going to be starting on that inside lane. Then we have none other than Ryan Blaney, actually last week's winner and your last Daytona winner here in this series. He is starting 22nd, pretty far back. He's not a road course ace, but I have to see what he's going to be able to do. I have my eye on Shane Van Gisbergen. That is my pick for today's race. He won the last road course. So I've got my eye on him today, as the pace car is rolling off pit road and the cars are following it for the second time in Daytona, this time at a different course, as we will be right back in Daytona actually next week. But let's take a look at your starting grid. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is starting last in 27th place. Him and Cole Custer, starting 26th, are both below the cut line. Same with Ty Dillon. He's in last in the standings. He's going to really need some points. And we have Austin Dillon. He's starting 24th. He is also below the cut line. Now we get to one that's actually above the cut line. Josh Berry. He's in like 8th place. He's way above the cut line. Obviously, Ryan Blaney is locked in, starting 22nd. Then we have Denny Hamlin. He's also one of your ones that is way above the cut line. Then we have John Hunter Nemechek, who is actually just below the cut line. Noah Gragson, obviously your Darlington winner. We're going to have to see what he's going to be able to do in that 4 car. Then we have Ty Gibbs, who's actually way below the cut line, starting in 18th. Next, we have Chase Briscoe. He's starting 17th, and we're going to have to see what he's going to be able to do today. Justin Haley, he is, as we explained, just below the cut line, just above, the cut line. Then we have Eric Jones starting 15th. Kyle Busch, your Talladega winner. He is starting 14th. Then we have a Ford of Brad Keselowski. As I said, he's just below the cut line. He needed some points. Then we have Kyle Larson, your Kansas winner. He is obviously locked in. Joey Logano, he's starting 11th. He's above the cut line, but still looking for some more points. Ross Chastain, surprisingly, is actually below the cut line, as I mentioned earlier, starting 10th. His Trackhouse teammate, the 99 of Daniel Suarez, is starting 9th. They have Chris Buescher, who's also above the cut line. Now, one that is way below the cut line that's looking for a good finish is Todd Gilliland. He's starting 7th. The one that I picked is SVG. He's starting 6th. We're going to have to see what he's going to be able to do today, looking for a second road course win. And we have Alex Bowman starting 5th. Tyler Reddick, another road course ace, starting 4th. AJ Allmendinger, another road course ace. He's starting 3rd. Chase Elliott, your average finish driver, is starting 2nd. And we have William Byron starting on the pole today at Daytona. So let's take a look at your race info. You have 12 laps in this race, 27 cars. And as I said, the last road course winner at Watkins Glen, I think it was SVG, and that was the one after the Daytona 500. He's not been to victory lane for a while. He's had a lot of bad weeks. And as the pace car is off, let's go green! Here at the Daytona Road Course, green flag! As Chase Elliott's on the outside, he falls back. Here comes William Byron. Chase Elliott's back to his inside, though. He's going to clear Byron. Now Chase Elliott to the lead, as here comes AJ Allmendinger. He's going to try to do it, but gets stuck on that outside. As now AJ Allmendinger looking on as Byron clears him, and Elliott is about 3 car lengths ahead of the 24 William Byron as they're coming out of that turn. Now they're coming through the chicane, and they're going to finish lap 1. Elliott's going to lead that lap. second road course that Elliott has led in this series, and it is the second road course Elliott has led in both, as he is way clear of the second place car of William Byron. Here comes AJ Allmendinger. He's going to try to look at it for that second position, as he's right back to the back bumper. Now he is losing a lot of ground. Alex Bowman looking on, as you can see a lot of fights back there for those points, as Chase Elliott, he's not looking for any points. If he wins this race, he is far clear. He's about 6 car lengths ahead of the 24 of William Byron. As you can see, Tyler Reddick and Alex Bowman looking on AJ Allmendinger here, as Tyler Reddick gets stuck on that outside. Here comes AJ Allmendinger. He's up to second. Elliott is still clear of these second place cars, as Allmendinger's up to second. Here comes Byron. Some retaliation for the 16 by the 24. Oh, man. Poor to AJ Allmendinger. He hits the outside wall. It looks like he's going to be able to keep going. I'm going to show you a few camera views of him soon, but Chase Elliott is still clear. And how in the absolute world did Tyler Reddick get to second? It looks like AJ Allmendinger is still stuck on the track. There's no caution yet, but if he's still stuck by the time the leaders get to him, he will probably send out the caution here. Oh, Elliott spins, but saves it. But here comes Tyler Reddick. They complete that lap, and caution is out. It looks like it's going to be at the end of the stage from that caution. Poor AJ Allmendinger. He is going to have to go to the garage today, as he hit that outside wall really hard. Chase Elliott just got a little bit loose and spun almost, and then saved it. But Tyler Reddick was able to do a 2-for-1 on William Byron and Chase Elliott. So you can see AJ Allmendinger looks like he has some sort of engine failure. He's in the garage. Bad day for AJ Allmendinger, who needed those points. Looks like he could have won here. As you can see, Chase Elliott's like 11 car lengths ahead of the other cars here, as we're going to take a look at that in slow motion. Chase Elliott is just getting great corners here. Looks like he might have to pit because of that tire damage. But AJ Allmendinger, bad damage for him today. As we can see, Chase Elliott, he's taking his pit stop here after. We can take a look at our stage points here. Lots of good stage points for these drivers. And you can see the current playoff cut line. Bowman and Haley are both above. Logano and Nemechek are below. As now Elliott is taking his pit stop. He's going to have to go to the back of the field, but he'll probably gain some positions. His green flag is in there. Oh, crash! And Brad Keselowski goes into there. Ryan Blaney's involved. Kyle Busch. Alex Bowman. Looks like Alex Bowman spun. Justin Haley's involved. SVG's involved. Same with Joey Logano. All these people looking for points except for the winners. But huge crash as Brad Keselowski goes in the air. Luckily, he didn't flip over here. So it looks like Alex Bowman just lost control. Looks like Brad Keselowski might have been able to save that, but it piles them up behind them, and they all get checked up and push Alex Bowman into Keselowski. But look at this. Bowman looks like he loses control. Hits Brad Keselowski. Logano tries to save it. He spins, and it hits a lot of people. Ryan Blaney, your last week's winner, is involved. Huge crash for these guys. But so you're going to take a look at your current playoff cut line. Brad Keselowski is going to now be below the cut line, as you can see here, as the pace car is now off. Let's go green here again in the Daytona International Speedway, as Byron tries to make it 3 wide. Here comes Ty Gibbs. He's up to second. He gets stuck on the outside. Looks like Byron tries to lunge. He's going to lose 2. Now almost 3 positions as Todd Gilliland is looking for those points. And you can see Denny Hamlin way off the pace back there. Tyler Reddick is leading, and Ty Gibbs is trying to chase him down as Todd Gilliland gets loose. And now, come on, Ross Chastain's chasing both of them down. He's not been out front all day. It's like 4 out of 6 at stage 2. 3 laps to go here at Daytona. As Denny Hamlin is still way off the pace. Here comes Ross Chastain. He's up to second. Now he's looking on first. He crosses him over. Here comes Ross Chastain as the 45 of Tyler Reddick runs him down the track, but Chastain is clear for the lead. As now coming on 2 laps to go. Chastain's going to lead that lap. He's led all 3 of these last races, but has not been able to get a win here in this series. He finished, I think, 2nd in Darlington and led laps in Phoenix, and then wrecked as Ty Gibbs gets as Ross Chastain gets loose and pushes them both up the track. Reddick's on his outside now at 2 laps to go. As Ty Gibbs is looking on, he's trying with all his might to have one last chance. Oh, and the one of Ross Chastain spins, and it looks like the 45 crossed the line first. What just happened here? As I did not notice that happen at first. As you can see, I thought he had just hit the wall, the one of Ross Chastain. And then when he goes to the other camera view, he spins and goes around as Tyler Reddick. The officials have just said they're going to take a look at a replay, but it sounds like Tyler Reddick has won at Daytona International Speedway. As you can see, the one of Ross Chastain way off the pace there. He almost hits Tyler Reddick, maybe a little bit of contact. Ty Gibbs almost gets that win. Chastain's able to come home 2nd, as the officials have said Tyler Reddick has won at Daytona International Speedway, as he's going to burn it down. Great burnout by Tyler Reddick. As you can see, all those cars there. As huge win for Tyler Reddick. I didn't even notice the one of Ross Chastain was spinning until I saw what happened. But as you can see, the finishing positions here at Daytona International Speedway. As you can see, Reddick and Chastain and Gibbs and Gilliland and Suarez make up your top 5. Then you have Byron, Briscoe, Larson, Gregson, and another car make up your top 10. Then you have Blaney, Logano, Busher, SVG, Justin Haley, Brad Keselowski, and Bowman and Allmendinger all DNF. As let's take a look at your playoff cut line after Daytona after the race here at Daytona. As you can see, Ryan Blaney has 2 wins. He's already locked in. And now we're going to look at the ones who have not gotten to win yet. Elliott, Hamlin, Byron, Briscoe, Barry, Suarez, Logano, Nemechek, and Chastain are all above the cut line. Chastain, great points paying day for him, as Nemechek also gets a great one. Logano falls back quite a few positions. As you can see, the other side of the cut line, though. Bowman, Busher, and Keselowski, and also Justin Haley, who fell way back, all were above the cut line before this race, except for Brad Keselowski, sorry. They were all above the cut line, and since they got DNFs, they're not going to be able to get a good finish today, as they're going to be below the cut line coming into Daytona. And they have Ty Dillon, who is 22 points below the cut line. As we'll see you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. See you next week for the Coke 400 at Daytona again.